Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. This is your love reading, Scorpio, and I've set the time frame to, we're at the very end of May, so it's basically the whole of June for 2021. I want to start off with apologizing because there's dudes here cleaning the windows, like the window shields, the everything, and then they're supposed to paint it on the outside here. So I don't know how much the microphone is actually picking that up. So if it does, I do apologize. I also want to apologize because I don't know what happened last week. I was doing my typical readings. I did Libra, and then I know for sure that Scorpio comes after Libra. And I was so sure I was going to do Sagittarius. I just had Sagittarius on my mind so strongly that I just went there. And then because I know what comes after Sagittarius, I skipped Scorpio. I don't know why. I'm not going to pretend that it was like on purpose. Well, probably what it was on purpose, because I just had Sagittarius, like it was just consuming me. So I knew I needed to do Sagittarius, and then maybe I could have done Scorpio or something. I don't know why, but for some reason, your reading is supposed to come today, and I can't really say why. And Sagittarius reading was so supposed to come on Friday. So with that said, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for love. And if you feel like I'm not describing your love, I'm describing another situation, then apply it to that. Starting with one card. Oh, peace. Just complete peace there. Wow. So, Scorpio, let's see if there's another one wanting to come out. Actually going to start like that. So just want to say, starting off with like a broad energy, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into the message, and it's more towards the end that I have a full view or a full picture of what's going on for you. So just come with me on this little journey, if you will. So you get the Dove card. The Dove card for me is all about peace, creating this new reality, creating this new world, with the dove sitting on top of the new world, the new reality. And with all that rainbow energy coming in, like seeping in from above, it just feels like whatever you're doing right now, with all those butterflies on the bottom, whatever you're doing, there's a grand transformation for you, and you're allowing the rainbow energy to come in to really connect with your, like the rainbow energy for me is all about balanced chakras, balanced energy centers all within. And if this is a connection with a loved one, we're going to see. So why is the Dove card here for Scorpio, please? Peace. The Magician. Wow. Why is the Dove card here for Scorpio, please, for love? There you go. It's so interesting because I thought I saw the High Priestess. I thought I saw the High Priestess, but then it was the Magician, but then the High Priestess came out. So because, sometimes I will feel the cards that will come out, but this is sort of like a premonition thing. There's like, you're going to have a premonition about something, or you're having a premonition about your person. There's something that is about to enter your life, and it's like you have a premonition about it, or you're actually getting literal premonition signs of it. Like you will dream about them, you will, or this situation, or you will just have an innate feeling, or small things have already started to happen where you do have premonitions about things, and then they have come about, if that makes sense. Like you have started to, okay, so I'm picking up this here, I know about this thing here, and then it takes place, and I was like, I knew that was going to happen. And the same thing now is like, okay, it's almost like you're practicing the premonition thing. Maybe that's even a thing, Scorpio, that you have opened up, because the High Priestess, I'm going to do these in order because there's an order here, but I'm just so compelled to start to talk about this. There's this feeling of, you might already do this. It might be like a thing on your spiritual path right now, Scorpio, that you are just practicing your premonition. You're practicing like having getting these dreams, knowing what is going to happen in advance, opening up your psychic centers. There's so much happening on planet Earth right now, and in the universe, like in terms of like new energy is being brought to us, and just the fact that you're opening up your psychic centers more and more. This is, in Scorpio being so Scorpio, this is no, like, it's probably not news to you, but I feel like you're gonna, even more so, you're gonna have premonitions about certain things, and it's like you're practicing them now, maybe practicing what it's gonna feel like once this big thing that you want to happen in your life, and maybe you have been wanting for to happen for a while, you're starting to have premonitions like it really is starting to come about, which heightens your hope, it heightens your expectation. And when you expect more, you receive more, you allow more. It's not like you receive more, but you allow more in, and then you expect even more, and then you allow even more. So there's something about, okay, working in the smaller areas, and then it's like a build up to the point where it's like, I mean, come on, if that has worked for all those other things, even though they're a little bit smaller, it's like, you know, it's a build up to this huge thing, whether that's a like lottery win, or this is it, like this is your person coming in. I mean, this is more about the premonition itself than the very thing that's going to manifest, if that makes sense. But overall here, I just want to say, okay, so we have the Magician, and then we also have the Nine of Raphael. So there's huge manifestation on your part. This is so much about what you're about to manifest right now, and it's also about what you're moving out of. Okay, so I just want to show you. We have 9, numerology wise, we have 9. We have page, like turning the page to the next level. We have number 1, new beginning, and number 2 with the High Priestess. So we have 9 endings, page, turning the new page to 1 and 2. Like, do you see the progress here? The process is just unbelievable. It's really amazing. It's a real ascension process, and you're feeling it in your bones. And it's like we're moving out of this. I have goosebumps all over. Like, I have goosebumps up my neck and like up my head. Such a difference from color. We've just had a little bit of sun here in Sweden, and I have tried to tone it down a little bit. I was like looking like a tomato yesterday. I'm the typical Swedish person. I am as blonde as a blonde person can be. I'm as white. This is so interesting news, isn't it? I'm as white as a white person can be. And then, you know, the sun comes out and I am red. It's just red or pink pig. A pink pig-ish color. And then I go back to some sort of, I don't know, white-ish color. But if you compare, like, still my arm, it's my face. It's unbelievable. This is how light I am. And then it looks so funny because this is like completely winter skin still. And this is like trying to tone down a really red face. Anyway, so interesting. Yeah, this is about like completely getting out of your old, like Nine of Raphael. Nine of Raphael has the lamp, has a genie in the bottle. Like just a minute ago, it feels like up until this point, but this is still, sorry for being everywhere. This is still quite the evolved Scorpio. This is quite still the evolved person. If you compare it to another person who's just waking up and they think life happens to them, right? They're a en vante för vinden. They're a mitten for the wind. They just go where the wind blows, you know. If the wind blows that way, they just, you know, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do now. I mean, it's not following the divine feminine. It's not going with the flow. That's not what I'm talking about. You know, the typical person that doesn't know that they're creating their own reality. So this is still a step up. Nine of Raphael, at least you think that you need a lamp and you have the genie in the lamp, and if you just figure out how to rub the lamp properly, the genie is going to come out, and then you have 3 wishes, like, man, what is it that I want? And yeah, on the bottom it says make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So that has been going on. This feels like a recent past. You're already in the creative mode. You're already in the like understanding that is your doing, that is creating the reality, right? But then I'm just going to take you through this process first. We're turning the page, And Gabriel for me is all about the children or the inner child. Like we're turning the page in your about your inner child, like about your journey. Turning the page about your journey, like you're going within, and you really are figuring out how to make your inner child come out and play. The healing of the inner child. And I feel like there's so much happening with the super moons. Scorpio being my moon children is like between the super moon of last April, at the end of April there, and then having the super moon having happened just a couple of days ago, week ago, in Sagittarius, and now coming into this awesome new moon on the 10th of June. And these eclipses now starting, it's just leading up to the Lion's Gate in August. It just really have you focus in. I mean, the overall feel here is healing, is peace. You're coming into your I want to call it your innate alignment. This is it. Like you're just searching for your soul. You're searching in every moment for your authentic version, for what's real, what's true. And as I said, that is as 11:11 on the clock. So maybe you're seeing a lot of alignment right now. There's a lot of synchronicities. You're turning the page. You're letting your inner child come out and play. And you're moving now away from... What's with the goosebumps? I have really long hair, so you might actually see that. They're standing up, like all over. I'm just getting... It doesn't quiet down, just continues. It's like this goosebumps everywhere. So maybe you're getting like a lot of hits, like understanding that is true and that is true and that is true. And every time you feel like that's true, that's like a chill going down through your, a good chill going down through your body, or you're like getting goosebumps, or I don't know, there's like something with your authentic self right now. You're moving out of the 9 of Raphael, and I want to stress enough that 9 of Raphael is not bad. If certain people has reached the 9 of Raphael level in this lifetime, they're lucky. They've started to figure out that, oh man, it's me who can do this. But they're still limited. There's still limitations. They're still thinking, I need that in order to do that, or that one still is too big, or that one is like out of range, or there's still some sort of roof to it, glass ceiling, if you will, to it. And the magician is like, no. We're playing with, we have dove here, we have peace, we have the rainbow energy seeping in. Okay, one thing at a time. So I'm going to remember this. So there's a child as well. So maybe that's the page of Gabriel as well. Okay, sorry. You're turning into this magician. You're playing with the rainbow. Do you see that? You put the lamp down. The 9 of Raphael, he has focused so much on how to do things. Like, do I need crystals to do it? Do I need a pendulum to do it? Do we need this Reiki symbol to do it? I need my cards to do it. The cards are the ones telling me the truth, No, they're not. These are props. And even I'm sorry to say, but even the crystals, rather play with crystals that holds a really high vibration than play with I don't know what I'm comparing it to, but rather be in an arena of really high vibration and play than go sit and feel really lousy. Yes, for sure. But is the crystal the means to your inner magician? No. In my strong opinion, no. In my reference, in my experience, no. You're the freaking crystal. You're the channel for the universe's source, right? And so you're moving yes, we rubbed the lamp. We understood that we started to figure it out. You're holding the lamp there, but there's an ending there. 9 is an ending. We're turning the page and we're coming into this new beginning. You put the lamp down and you understand that you're free. You're freaking free. You're freaking free to create exactly what it is that you want. We have the Archangel Raziel behind you, which is the teacher of the magician. So you might even want to teach about these things. You have figured it out. Maybe it's just an idea still. It's a theoretical idea. And that's mind-blowing still. It's like so beautiful when you just realize, man, there is no roof. There is no roof to anything. You can literally create anything that you want. I don't care if you call it the love of your life, or the lottery win, or the starting, I don't know what I'm gonna choose. Starting a supermodel career at the age of 73. Starting a pop culture music career at the age of 55. Like, I'm just trying to state the obvious, that we think that there's a roof or a ceiling to certain things, and we're just deciding that that's not going to happen. That's the only reason why it doesn't happen, because you decided it, not because it can't happen. You know, right? I mean, brought back to the right. Thank you. I would have forgotten that. So there's something about, so like letting the rainbow energy in. So it makes me want to talk about rainbow children, crystal children. And crystal children and playing with crystals is completely different. Crystal children is a frequency. Crystals are a frequency as well. Let's not get into it. I see this dove here, and it's like I see the aura of the dove. I see the aura of the dove, and the aura is actually the rainbow. The whole freaking, like if I were to look at another person's aura, I'd say I see one field, maybe perhaps two, but like one field that is yellow, and then we like going around the person, maybe seeing like, okay, yellow a little bit here, and then I see a little bit more pink, maybe a little bit more purple, and then going back to yellow. Like there's a shift, but it's like it's constant, like one layer like that, and then perhaps I will see maybe a little bit of an extra layer out here, and maybe you guys you see layers and layers and layers. This is maybe just my like restriction in how much you can actually see, but it's like I've gone to the place where I can see, like you see with the rainbows, you can see two and then maybe sometimes three. There's something with the auric field here that, okay, this dove comes in with the whole freaking rainbow around them. And it brings me to talk about rainbow children or crystal children. And there's something new with these children coming into planet Earth. Oh man, this feels like a week's reading on just some other topic. There's something about crystal children, or I was not going to say indigo. I was going to say rainbow children, but now I almost slipped and I said indigo. So maybe there's something to indigo children as well. Crystal indigo, maybe all the new kids on the block coming in, changing the world. These new little ones are literally changing the world. I know every mother and father knows their child is a genius. Like everybody else's child are probably normal kids, and then your own child is such a genius. I feel like my little boy, he is a genius. He really is. I know every other parent out there is saying the same thing. But he is from another planet. Like he is other news. I'll tell you. So there's something about this crystal indigo. So either Scorpio, you're gonna allow this new little individual into your life. There's a new little person. You might not even know it just yet. You might not even have met your person. If you're a man, you might not even have met your person who's gonna bring about the baby. Or if you're a woman, you think, maybe at least I need to meet my person, whether that's a man and you need to conceive, or whether that's a woman and you need to think about how you want to bring this child about. Like you think, maybe I don't want to go it alone. It feels like, well, we're not quite there yet. No, I know that, but there's you're going to remember this. Down the path, you're going to remember this, or you're just in the process of this happening. It's going to change your insides and out, because you're bringing a crystal / indigo / rainbow child into the world. And I'm telling you, this new generation is going to shift. They're going to shift the world forever. They're the new earth. There's something to this. So if you're firsthand in contact with these children, or if you're a teacher to help other parents, Scorpio, you don't even have to have your own kids in order to help other people. You don't have, sometimes people say, you can't teach what you don't know. That's true, but it's about the energy. It's not necessarily about the physical. Okay, so take an example. The nanny. Is it just called The Nanny? I watched the British version. We had the Swedish one. There's for sure been the American one, and I just loved the British one the most. There was this nanny. She was going around helping people. I just loved her. I can't remember her name now. She was just helping people struggling with their children and like making plans for how to make a calmer home. And she did not have kids herself, and she was so criticized for not having kids herself, going around helping all these families. I'm like, for the love of God, if it helps the families, what does it matter? And for some reason, she had it in her. She was this nanny who just could just help so many families, and she did not have her own kids, so she had not practiced it on her own kids. But she's been a child. She had the energy in her. She knew what to do about it. And there's something to this here, Scorpio, that you don't actually have to have first-hand experience physically. Does it help? For sure, but you mainly sort of screw it up with your own, and then you go on to really help a lot of other people because it's a little bit of distant, from you. I don't know if this makes any sense where we're at in this story right now, but I promise you I'm going to try to bring it together. That's why I'm saying come with me towards the end. I have a fuller picture. So if you have first-hand experience of this, if this is you actually expecting a child, know it in your heart that this is a rainbow child coming out, or this is a crystal child coming out. Maybe do a little research on it, or sit in meditation and just feel what that means. If this is just you being a Scorpio walking around on this planet Earth, know that this new generation of children coming in now, they're changing the game. They're bringing a completely new frequency, and you're very, very much in tune with it. Whether you're a teacher that wants to help the parents with their children because they don't know, these are such new energies, they don't know what to do, and you already practiced this new energy for such a long time, so that your purpose is now to come in and help these children, or rather help the children. Doesn't need any help whatsoever, but the parents might need help to then, how do we deal with this high energy, this high frequency? What do we do about it? Because that child is for sure going to wake up that parent. Is there anything around it? No, other than you can right now, like, we don't have to have all these children here physically. The rainbow energy is already at our disposal. You can already, like, when I see this aura around this dove, it just feels to me that, okay, we can literally bring so much peace into Earth right now. We don't have to wait for the children to be born and for those to be the Messiah that changes everything. You can actually, I don't know why I said that, the Messiah. But anyway, there's this feeling of availability. You can already right now download this energy, and you probably already are downloading it, okay? Creating this new Earth. So you are changing. So maybe that's what you're doing. You're literally playing with this new energy now. You're playing with the rainbow energy coming in. You're asking for it. You might even take a class on it. You might sit in meditation more deliberately every day now, wanting to practice this skill within you. Reaching out, if you want to literally reach out to Raziel and ask for his assistance. Ask for his or hers assistance. Who are we to decide that they have genders? But like, ask for this huge angel platform's assistance in your next level of just uncovering yourself, unveiling yourself, remembering who you are. I love all these words: uncover, discover, unveil, remember. It's like everything is about going back to an origin that you already had. It's not learning a new skill. Like you're this little clump. Yeah, we evolve all the time, but we evolve back into something that we've already been. So there's something about discovering this true inner magician right now with a brand new beginning there, leading you into the high priestess. This is going to lead, like, Nina Raphael, the magician and the high priestess. Who are you, Scorpio? Who are you right now? Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. This is still within restriction. Turning the page, allowing the inner child to come out and play, blossoming, allowing the inner child, allowing the new children's energy, the new children, the crystal, rainbow, indigo, like all of those energies to come out and play. You're learning to play with them. And then it says on the bottom, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. Into the High Priestess, which is 9 endings, turning the page into something new. Number 1, new beginnings. And number 2, the process, like 9, page 1, 2. It's such a beautiful process. And you're in the midst of this process, Scorpio. So you might be at the very, very early beginning of this, or you might be even borderlining a number 3 coming out. The Empress, number 3 coming out, you know? So the High Priestess, she is like intuition personalized. She is the inner knowing. She holds the mysticism. She holds the secrets within. And she knows exactly, like, this is Scorpio, just, you're coming into the, I don't know how to even express it. You're coming into such a beautiful place. What does this have to do with love? I don't know. This is your love reading, but this is what comes out. And sometimes it's like, okay, if this is a more important reading, if this is a more important energy that you need to hear right now, that's going to come out whether I focus on love or not. So we're going to see in the extension if there's actually love coming out like this. Okay, this is what you're doing. Now let's see if love is on board after this, or if this is just going even a deeper journey on your own magician master path right now. Oh my goodness. So if you feel like you resonate with this, the link to the description box. No, in the description box is the link to your extended reading. So if you're interested, that's down below there. If not, thank you so much for watching, Scorpio, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye guys.